What's going on YouTube? So today we're going to check out a video about interesting facts about the human body that you may not know, and I'll give my commentary as we go along. But without further ado, let's get into this. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell so you can be notified next time that I stream or upload.
But they're not always based on the most reputable sources. So I've gone ahead and found 40 facts about your body that have been verified with reputable scientific sources. Fingernails grow twice as quickly as toenails. Your pinky fingernail grows slower than all of your other nails.
Whoa,
Over the
crazy.
course of 10 years, the entire human body will regenerate an entirely new skeleton.
Hold on. Over the course of 10 years, your body will regenerate an entire new skeleton? That's crazy. I've never even heard that anywhere. That's pretty interesting to find out. I don't know what you're going to do with that information, but hey, information nonetheless. That's pretty interesting though. I mean, to talk about what the human body is capable of, that's something different, man.
Eyelashes take 1 to 2 months to grow to full length. Your body produces a liter of saliva every day. The smallest bone in your body is the stapes. It's located inside your ear. You actually have a third eye.
There's a bone inside your ear? And first of all, we're not going to skip past the saliva thing. That's pretty nasty. A whole liter? That's a lot.
Or what's left of one. The plica semilunaris is this small fleshy spot on the inside corner of your eye, and it's vestigial, meaning that it's left over from our ancient ancestors. Many creatures on Earth have a fully functional third eyelid to clean and protect the eye between blinks. If you laid out your blood vessels end to end, they will wrap all the way around the Earth 4 times.
Wow.
The human heart can actually
That's pretty interesting. Around the Earth 4 times? Your blood vessels alone? That's a lot of blood vessels. Like, that's a lot of blood vessels. I don't think you guys understand. The Earth is a pretty big place. 4 times? That's a little much. But let's continue.
continue beating on the outside of the body. The heart's internal pacemaker allows it to continue beating independently from the brain as long as it still has an oxygen supply. The left lung is smaller than the right lung, because the heart's got to go somewhere, folks. Enamel of human teeth is just as hard as the enamel of shark teeth. The cornea is the only part of the human body that does not receive oxygen through the blood. It does so through the air. On average, at rest, women's hearts beat faster than men's. Teeth are the only body part that cannot heal themselves. The strongest muscle based on its weight is the masseter. With all the muscles of the jaw working together to close the teeth, it can do so with a force as great as 55 pounds on the incisors or 200 pounds on the molars.
Oh, wow.
Onions produce the chemical irritant known as synpropanethiol S-oxide. It stimulates the eye's lacrimal gland so they release tears. Boo hoo. The smallest cells in the human body by volume are sperm cells. The largest cell in the human body is the ovum.
This is a lot to take in. He's running down this stuff super fast. But, I mean, some of this stuff I've never even heard of, to be honest. Like, I've never, like, anywhere, health class, I don't know, just at the gym, I don't know, Walmart. Yeah, I just never heard of this stuff. It's pretty interesting to know what doctors have to know. That's a lot of information to take in.
Interesting. A teratoma or a dermoid cyst is a tumor that can be made up of tissue, hair, muscle, and sometimes even grow their own teeth. Women's brains shrink during pregnancy. The human brain contains 100 billion.
Hold on, did he just say women's brains shrink during pregnancy? What would what is the, how do you say, what's the reasoning for that? Like, do they, I mean, I guess he's not going to give it in this video because it's not a long video, but why would your brain shrink during pregnancy, and does that affect you long term afterwards? It's an interesting thing to think about.
Billion neurons and 10 to 50-fold more glial cells. Stomach acid is one of the most acidic substances in the world, having a pH of just 1. It's so acidic that it can dissolve many metals. However, the enzymes in your stomach are incapable of digesting plastic, so if you swallow some plastic, it's coming out exactly the same on the other side.
That's crazy that your stomach can dissolve, or your stomach acid can dissolve metals. That's a pretty strong substance there. I wonder what is the cause of that, and I wonder why your body itself can keep it contained if it's that deadly. Like, that almost doesn't make sense. but let's continue.
Up to 15% of the calories you burn during the day actually come from digesting the food you eat. Approximately 100 trillion microorganisms, most of them bacteria, but also viruses, fungi, and protozoa, exist in the human GI tract, known as the microbiome. Cilia in your nose, those little hairs, actually continue moving up to about 20 hours after you die.
Okay, that's pretty.
Women's
Pretty
noses
nasty.
have up to 50% more neurons than men's noses, giving them a better sense of smell. You know your five senses: sight, taste, touch, sound, smell. But did you know that you actually have more? Proprioception is your body's sense of where it is in space, such as knowing where your body parts are without actually having to see them. Equilibrioception is our sense of balance. Thermoception is our sense of determining what the temperature is outside. Nociception.
I'm learning a lot here. That's a lot of, I guess, perceptions or different ways that your body is telling what's going on. These are also things I've never heard of.
Is our ability to feel pain. Chronoception is how we sense the passing of time. And while we may have more than 5 senses, there are actually senses found in the animal kingdom that our bodies don't have. The largest muscle in your body is the gluteus maximus, aka your booty. Aquagenic urticaria is a rare condition in which urticaria, aka hives, develop rapidly after the skin comes in contact with water, regardless of its temperature. There is no cure. There are treatments. Those who exercise regularly actually sweat sooner and more often than those who don't. You can't actually see your taste buds. Those bumps all over your tongue are actually called lingual papillae, and there are 4 kinds: circumvallate, fungiform, filiform, and foliate. They all contain your taste buds.
Why do I feel like there's gonna be a test after this? Like, this is so much information. This is like, I don't know, cramming. This is so much information in such a short period of time. But shout out to the doctor. I'm not sure what his name. Doctor, it looks like Mikhail, for, I don't know, learning and retaining this much knowledge, because this is a lot of information just to know. I'm sure he's not like reading from a script. He probably knows this in and out.
Except for the filiform papillae, which is responsible for your tongue's sense of touch.
That's pretty
There are many
nasty.
theories for what causes a brain freeze or sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia and why we feel that harsh pain when we bite into something cold. But there is still no official consensus. What's the deal with that? Congenital insensitivity to pain, or CIP, is an extremely rare condition where human beings actually do not experience the physical sensation of pain. While it may sound like a blessing at first, it's actually a curse, because these people...
Yeah, I can only imagine that would suck. If you can't feel pain, pain kind of makes you understand that you're in danger in some situations. So if you can't feel pain, then how are you to know how dangerous the situation is? Or how are you to know, like, I don't know, if you were bit by an animal or whatever, like, how are you supposed to tell outside of, I guess, the pressure from the bite? Make sense? I don't know. That's pretty crazy.
Never know when their body's actually in harm's way. Think about touching a hot stove. Our body's system of balance is determined inside our ears, where 3 small canals containing tiny hair cells move when liquid sloshes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Your tongue has a print on it just like your fingertips. And like your fingertip, your tongue print is unique. In the future, it could be used as a way to unlock your phone. A sticky...
A tongue print? Dude, I've watched like Forensic Files, stuff like that. I'm sure we've all seen like First 48 and stuff like that. I've never heard of a tongue print. I've never heard them ID anybody with their tongue. That is interesting information there.
Here, grosser way, but certainly a way. Demodex are small species of mites that live on your eyelashes, sometimes even being responsible for your acne. Another vestigial reaction our body has is goosebumps, which raise the hair on your body. This doesn't do much for us humans today, but millions of years ago, when our ancestors had much more hair on their bodies, it was used to make us warm and to make us actually look bigger to scare off impending predators. The pinky finger and its associated muscles are actually responsible for 50% of your hand strength.
Wow. 50% of your
Your
hands.
liver might not be something you think about very often, but it's putting in more work than you realize. Your liver is actually responsible for upwards of 500 individual functions, including production of bile and cholesterol, cleaning your blood, and metabolizing toxins. You don't need a juice cleanse. You just kind of need
That's
a
a
liver.
lot.
Now check out...
If you like what you saw, if you found any of this information entertaining, interesting, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell so you can be notified the next time that I stream or upload. Also, shout out to Dr. Mike is the channel's name for the video that we just seen. And I don't know, appreciate the information. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.